I'm Kim Paredes, a realtor with Key Harbor Properties in Houston, Texas, and welcome to another edition of Around Town with Kim. So, springtime is here in full bloom, and it's the time of year, perfect time of year, if you're going to put your house on the market, to go ahead and do so. So when you're thinking about doing that, there are little things that you can do to really help your house sell a little bit quicker and make it stand out from the others that are on the market at the time. One of those things is called staging, and I'm here today with Tammy Brenner of Samuel Matalyn Interiors, also located in Houston, Texas. Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Kim. Thank you so much for having me today.
Well, thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
So, what exactly is staging when we're talking about, going into someone's home who's looking to put it on the market?
So staging is basically getting your home revamped so that it'll appeal to the masses, and not so much the way that you live, but how others can possibly see, potential buyers can possibly see themselves situated in your home. So basically it's depersonalizing, decluttering, and making it aesthetically pleasing for the masses.
Perfect. So decluttering is basically, because you've got different steps. You've got decluttering and you've got depersonalizing. So decluttering is just getting rid of the extra magazines and books and extra stuff all over your kitchen counters, the blender that you don't use all the time, but it sits there. So
and even taking it a little bit further too, Kim, and getting rid of those smaller pieces of furniture that you have. You don't need the little tables, and you don't need the vases on the floor, and you don't need all those extra things. Just more minimalistic. The goal is always so that it looks like a model home. It kind of mimics a model home. So you want the traffic flow pattern to be very nice and clean and aesthetic, and you don't want the visual clutter of having clutter, basically.
Okay, and depersonalization
is basically just getting rid of family photos and not having anything religious, political, or anything to do sports themes either. Just getting it very vanilla so that we're not going to offend anybody, or that it's just going to, again, it has nothing to do with the way that you're living.
Right.
It just has to do with how it's going to show best to the masses.
Because basically the goal here is to market your home to the masses, not to show off your beautiful personal things. And it just makes it allows someone to visualize themselves living in that home, as opposed to feeling like they're in someone else's home.
Exactly. And oddly enough, when people are touring homes, they really have trouble visualizing themselves. They have trouble seeing. That's why sometimes it's much easier to sell a home if it has furniture in it than if it doesn't, because they have trouble visualizing, well, how would my sofa fit in here, and how would I put a table in this room? And so that's kind of, it's just the more help you can give people, the better it is. That's why model homes work.
Yeah. So if someone wanted to put their home on the market and they wanted to call you and say, come and look at my home, what would you do when you go into their home?
Okay, so basically what I specialize in is basically a redesign. It's kind of a walk and talk. We start from the beginning of the home. You can get your pad and paper, and we're going to walk fast, and we're going to go through the entire home. We're going to talk about each things that we can do on the exterior to give it that curb appeal. We're going to go inside of the home and visit each room. I'm going to move furniture around. I'm going to take art down. I'm going to tell you what needs to stay, what needs to go. And then also give you suggestions on things that maybe are going to help kind of give us flow throughout the home. And a lot of times that's just basically repeating the color kind of here and there. I try to use as much as you can of what you already have, with the exception of having to buy a couple of key pieces just to highlight the architectural elements. Like over the fireplace is so important, and the master bedroom, and the bathroom, the master bathroom are key areas as well.
So what I'm hearing basically is you take what the homeowner already has and rearranges, refluffs, gets rid of certain things, pack that away. You're moving anyway. It's a great time to go ahead and pack things up. So you kind of rearrange what they have to make it look a little bit more model home-esque. Now, you do not have an inventory, so if someone's already moved out of your home and you just need her to come in and help you stage your vacant home so that it looks a little bit more livable, more lived in, more personal, then what you would do is you would have the homeowner rent or borrow from friends or whatever pieces to kind of put a few things in, maybe a dining room table to go in the dining room, or just to stage a few little things so that it's not completely vacant home.
Exactly. And I can walk you through everything that needs to be done. I can help you where you can get those pieces. A lot of times we've had a lot of luck with people being able to borrow from friends and family just to get them through. Our whole goal is so that we have so much traffic within the first 2 weeks that we get a hot buyer and we get a possible sale on on there. So that's the whole goal, to get as much traffic, get as much interest as we can on
Fantastic.
a home that's out there.
Fantastic.
So-
Well, where can people find you? How can they locate you and contact you?
So I'm pretty much everywhere. So you can find me on Facebook, you can find me on Pinterest, you can find me on SamuelMatalyninteriors.com, you can find me on Houzz, you can find me on Instagram, all under Samuel Matalyn Interiors. Samuel, my son, Matalyn, my daughter, Interiors.
Okay. Do you have a phone number they could call?
I do. It's 713-882-5194.
Fantastic, Tammy. Well, thank you so much. So, again, this is the perfect time to put your house on the market. Things are starting to heat up out there in the market, so it's again the perfect time. So, I again am a realtor with Key Harbor Properties in Houston. So, if you need your home put on the market, or if you're looking to buy a home, I can help buyers or sellers. My number is 713-412-3190. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time around town.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Kim.